In the first film, we went for a walk in the woods. Next, we got our feet wet. Now it's time to bring the heat. Avatar, Fire and Ash. The third installment in the James Cameron Phenomenon franchise that uses biomechanical bodies as basically disguises. And not to be confused with the element-based Asian mythology series. In this installment in the Avatar franchise, the human turned alien, or should I say turned blue cat, and his family are once again being pursued by humans determined to strip the planet down to its core, with no regard for nature whatsoever. Heavy-handed metaphor much. Only this time, they're being assisted by a rival clan who come from a volcanic region and who worship fire and who may indulge in just a little bit of cannibalism. I'm not sure. Anywho, once again, James Cameron brings an amazing fictional world to life in a realistic way. The motion capture for the various aliens and the humans in mech suits is believable and just gorgeous. The landscape is breathtaking, and despite being somewhat fantastical, it's still scientifically believable. And the water shots, oh my gosh. The water shots are perfect. I've seen animals swimming in water before, but I never thought I'd second guess myself as to whether or not alien animals swimming in water was real or not. Because these animals looked so real. From giant whale-like creatures to little otter-like creatures to squid. The squid were especially impressive. So yeah, over 3 hours is a bit of a stretch for a runtime, but in order to tell the story accurately, I'm glad they left everything in, even though it felt like it needed an intermission, like a classic opera, because that's what it really was, a classic opera. And the actors, they're great. The hero characters, the villain characters, both returning and new. They had a little more depth on both sides of the morality line. And the various side characters, they were fun and enjoyable to watch. Not to mention the technology on display. Not only did we see organic technology in the form of their mounts, the Blue Cat people's mounts, but also, in some cases, they had vehicles. And they felt realistic. And the same goes for the various bits of technology brought by the human characters. It was all very believable, like it could be made in the not too distant future with just a little bit of a technology boost. And thanks to certain rich, spoiled characters, some of that technology might be just around the corner. And then, of course, there is the fire effects. Once again, fire proves to be quite dangerous when allowed to go wild, thanks to the machinations of the quote-unquote evil Blue Cat clan. But it's also very beautiful in some scenes. Like, you sort of see why these characters worship fire. Because let's face it, fire was our first real invention. First we figured out how to harness it, then we figured out how to make it, and things kind of snowballed from there, if I may mix metaphors. Overall, I'd say Fire and Ash is a good addition to the Avatar franchise. And I can't wait to see what these characters get up to next. Maybe they'll have more adventures in the sky in a more gravity adjacent area of that planet. That might be saved for Avatar 4. And with Avatar 5, they might just go to Earth and finally bring an end to the conflict. But I do know this isn't the last we've seen of Blue Kitties. And thank goodness for that, because while some franchises tend to peter out about 3 films in, this one managed to keep things nice and toasty. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, killing the environment is bad because we can't exactly move to another planet yet. And even if we could, killing that environment is just as bad. Humans are intelligent crafters, not locusts. Do not take a cue from locusts. They're just bugs, and we ain't bugs. Take care. Spend some time in nature.